Wrestling X. This match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. And the opponent.
Lo correcto, porque es
And the opponent. And the opponent.
What's going on, gang? Sorry, it's just me floating solo tonight. Dave once again bailed on me at the last minute. It's been too long, gang. How's it going? Yeah, double check you can make sure you can hear me. Yeah, what's going on? Long time. It's been a little bit. Last few broadcasts have had to get canceled for a variety of reasons. Last two is because I was on planes. I decided to take a little vacation down to Florida, get some sunshine. It's a little too gloomy down here in Michigan, or up here in Michigan, so I had to get some sunshine. And so I was literally on planes the last two Tuesday nights, so wasn't gonna be able to Twitch. I actually thought about doing some kind of a broadcast from the plane itself, because they actually all the new planes have got all the bells and whistles and toys and stuff. I was sitting there literally watching like the ESPN the whole way. It's pretty crazy. You know, technology and all that. So I actually thought it'd been pretty funny if I would have hijacked the Wi-Fi and did a little broadcasting, but I thought, that's probably gonna get me in trouble. So I decided to just call her off for the evening. It's been quiet. Still been posting on Facebook. I'm gonna give you guys some updates and some stuff here tonight. Things are quiet, but things are moving behind the scenes. One of the things that our boy Robert got really sick and was actually in the hospital with the flu. and so there was obviously not much work done from a programming standpoint. But our artist slash animator has been hard at work, as he always is, and I'll show you some of the stuff that he's been up to here. And if you've been keeping an eye on our Facebook page, you'll be able to you've seen some of the stuff. But it's pretty cool. We've got some new. We're starting to have the talk about create a wrestler and body types and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty fun, pretty exciting time. But will you show us the new wrestler, aka the reboot? I cannot do that just yet. It is a work in progress, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. I haven't seen it, to be honest with you. I have literally seen as much as you guys have seen. Mr. Wrestling 5 has been very, very quiet about only giving us little sneak peeks as well. So you guys are going to get surprised when we get surprised. It's kind of fun, but yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. He has told us what he's working on, like who the wrestler is, who the reboot is, but so I think you guys will be, especially you guys, your longtime fans, will be pleasantly surprised. But alas, I can't show you that tonight. We can show you the boot tonight, but yeah, so yeah, things have gotten a little quiet. It really sucks. You feel bad because it's hard to ask Robert when he's like sitting in a hospital room going, "Hey, where's the new game? Where's the new build?" And he's got one up his sleeve. He's actually been kind of coming out of and coming back to life the last couple of days, and have been giving us updates. Not necessarily, of course, we don't really know what's coming, but he's got some new juice cooking, as he always does. So it's going to be fun to check that out. We have no timetable on that just yet. Especially we've been kind of talking about some other things kind of behind the scenes, trying to figure out, okay, what exactly is going to be in this next update, and how hardcore do we actually go? Like, how big of a jump do we go? So we'll kind of go over some of that kind of stuff tonight. But as always, fire me your questions and all that kind of stuff in chat, and I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. Like I said, I feel bad. The last few weeks, I feel like things have kind of come to a complete stall with momentum and stuff, and it sucks. And anybody who's been a part of this project or been following the project for a while knows we kind of go in these. We get these stretches where stuff just doesn't happen, and it sucks. There's just not much you can do about it. And like I said, life gets in the way, and sometimes, like I said, illness sucks. And poor Dave's had his own medical issues, and I had vacation and some stuff. So, and then, yeah, Mr. Riggs, M. Riggs, I recognize your name. I haven't seen you in a little while. Yeah, welcome. You haven't. Thanks. You haven't seen it in a while. I'll show you some of the really fun stuff later. Mr. M. Riggs, let us know when the last time you saw something was. Have you seen any of the ragdoll stuff? Have you seen any of the falling off the platforms up there? If not, I'll fire that. I'll do a match like that a little bit later on for you, so you can check that kind of stuff out. But yeah, if you haven't seen this in a little while, it definitely looks a lot different, even in the last, I'd say, 3 to 4 months, especially with the new stage. That's the last update that is currently live on Steam right now. Is this new stage, and it's been a lot of fun, kind of seeing your reaction to all that stuff. It's really, really cool. So, but yeah, if you got any questions tonight, feel free to throw them in chat, or so we're all in all the. I'll do the usual ping. Okay, so you have seen some cage implemented. Okay, we'll get you some platform action here tonight, so you can see some of the fun falls and all that kind of stuff. I just figured I'd fire up a little sim while we're kind of waiting for more viewers and all that stuff to kind of come in. It may be a light turnout tonight. I said I know our boy Zeron we could always count on Zeron for views, but he ended up taking a Tuesday night gig, and so he's trying to make some money, and so I think he wasn't going to be able to join us live in chat, but it's all good. Like I said, we're trying to slowly build some new audience and all that stuff. So before I forget, stay tuned on our social media channels. We're at facebook.com/ProWrestlingX, twitter.com/ProWrestlingX. My God, I think we're even on Instagram at ProWrestlingX or ProWrestlingX.com. We're going to be doing some kind of fun thing for a pre-show for WrestleMania. It's the big weekend. I know the card is looking kind of meh, and my expectations going into this one are very, very low. But you know what? Fuck it. It's still WrestleMania. It's still going to be a good time. We can still watch NXT. We can still, hear about all the other events. I actually thought about getting some Flow Slam action going this time and stream some of the indie events. I thought that might be kind of fun to check out too. So right now, I'm kind of thinking about like a 3 o'clock Eastern for a special pre-WrestleMania Twitch broadcast. Just to kind of get everybody hyped for the pay-per-view. Probably won't go for more than an hour or so. Just to kind of get everybody hyped for the event, kind of run down the card, do our picks, all that kind of jazz. And, like I said, just kind of like I said, it's a fun day of wrestling. Even if the card sucks, it's a fun day of wrestling, and it's still fun to be a wrestling fan. And, yeah, the Goldberg and Lesnar and blah, 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 all that kind of fun jazz. But I'm pretty stoked for Jericho Owens, and I'm stoked for some of a few of the other matches. So, like I said, I think it'll still be fun. So kind of like I said, kind of stay tuned. We'll announce something officially. I'd kind of thought about doing something really fun in terms of like a tournament or something like that, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to kind of get it together. So, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of fun things we can come up with. And like I said, get a little hype going. Maybe get a few regulars in that we haven't seen in a little while, and just kind of, shoot the shit. Hope it's not another 2-minute match. Yeah, you and me both. I got to tell you, the one thing that was kind of driving me crazy about the whole Lesnar-Goldberg build is, like, Lesnar comes out and Heyman comes out and they have one promo. Like, Brock Lesnar's the Beast and all that kind of crap. And it's like, yeah, you were the Beast and then you got beat in 2 minutes both times. And I think I would rather have seen something like, hey, you know what? We threw those 2 other fights because the title wasn't on the line. Now that you've gained the title, now we're going to be serious, or something like that. I thought that would have been a smarter way to do this, because right now I'm just like, yeah, Lesnar's probably going to go over and do the honors because, Goldberg can't be a full-time champ, and, they've kind of been grooming Lesnar for the next big run. But I don't know. Like I said, I like to see something a little bit more of the lines of, yeah, we threw the other 2 fights and we were just waiting for you to get the belt. Now we're taking you seriously. So we'll see how it goes. But so I figure, yeah, like I said, we'll maybe kind of get the hype train going on Sunday and just kind of see how it all shakes itself out. It's like I said, I know the card's not super hype, but it's still a fun day to be a wrestling fan. So, what else can I tell you about the current state of the project? Like I said, things have kind of gone into not slow mode, but it's just kind of how it goes sometimes. One of the things that we've been talking about. One of the things we've been talking about is the creator wrestler and stats and all this stuff. And we're going to show you some stuff here. Okay, we got it. We got match win. Let me fire up a little 1v1 match so we can show Mr. Riggs here what the falls look like. That's always a fun time. Yeah, I always hear the same rumors too about Lesnar having to drop it to Roman to kind of create the next big Roman dynasty. We'll see. We'll see how all that kind of shakes out. All that stuff, you always read about all this stuff that they plan out a year in advance, and inevitably 3 months into the year, somebody gets hurt, something just goes awry, and it just doesn't work. So I'm not going to even that's one thing that I do is right around this time of the year, I kind of just get rid of all the rumors. I kind of get rid of all the. I just don't even read any of this stuff anymore because the dirt sheets almost notoriously wrong. So, we'll see. But I hate it how it's all like celebrity driven now and how it's all part timers and all that stuff. That kind of drives me nuts. But as long as the boys can get paid, get themselves a good payday.
This match scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Oh, sorry, I got the yawns here tonight, gang. It's been another long day. I always hate that it's like at the end of like a long day. Every time I do these Twitch broadcasts, I feel like I'm just like at the tail end of my energy and everything. I don't properly have enough gas in the tank. Ooh, that looks like shit. I'm gonna restart the match. Hang on, gang. Let me restart that match. That frame rate looked suspiciously bad. I'm going to restart that. Sometimes I get little fits. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game. Hang on. I said I've got a billion things running on this computer here tonight, so it's definitely not a good indication of speed here. We'll try loading it back up again. Let's just try it again, straight from scratch. Dude, hardcore. Human. Let's try a different ring, see if that makes any difference. Try this guy and fake Kurt Angle. Gotta get fake Kurt Angle in here. He's got the Hall induction. I'm actually kind of fired up about this year's Hall of Fame class. It's definitely loaded, so I'm pretty stoked for that. I'm very happy to hear.
Well, Pro Wrestling X
and DDP. I'm very happy for those two.
This match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time.
So that's a big class this year. Very happy. All right. Let's see if we can get it load up. I might have to restart the game here. If we get some more sluggish frame rates, I might have to give you a old restart. But this looks like hell. All right, gang. I'm gonna restart. Let me restart the game here. Sometimes you got to do it. Got to flush the old RAM out of here. I said I've got a terrible system here. It can only run so many things at one time. See, I'm the opposite. I do not need to see Kurt Angle wrestle ever again because I don't want him. I feel bad that he's so beat up and everything. I want Kurt to just have a nice, good, no more broken necks, no more any of that stuff. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that guy suffer anymore. And I don't, as much as I would love to see him like tangle with some of the new guys, like I don't want to see. I don't want to see him get hurt anymore. It's kind of the same way I feel about Undertaker at this point.
Well, Pro Wrestling X.
I'm just not in a mode where I really want to see
this match.
Like
I'm
really surprised they did. I actually thought that's kind of what they were setting up for. I still might think there might be a run-in or something because they've kind of been building to that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes itself out here. There we go. That's better. Let's see if I can get to that class. Yeah, gang. Sorry you're stuck with me here solo tonight. Poor Dave. Dave, he's in a continuous state of flux with so many different things, and so he kind of gets dragged into a lot of crap, and sometimes it's just life. But so you're stuck with me just solo tonight. I'm really sorry. I'll try not to see if I can glitch the game again. That was a lot of fun. That was probably the one of the fun. Oh god, that's a big power bomb right on the stage. All right, let me see if I can get. No, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go back here. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Follow me around. Follow me back here. Come on, you got your weapon. Come on, come on, you can do it. Yeah, for those who haven't seen the game in a little while, we've got ourselves a new fancy stage, and this thing is a beaut. The more I play it, the more I'm really digging it. And we've got all these surfaces over here that you can climb, which is pretty sweet. And of course, if you can climb off them, you can certainly jump off of them. Let's see if I can actually come up here. All right, so Kurt, come on up here. And let's see. Oh, he's gonna grab, kick him. Why are my controls not working? No, don't throw me off. Okay. Come on, Kurt. Leave me alone. Let's submit me out here. Oh, I'm suspecting my controllers might be deader than a doornail. Let's try loading that back up. Oh, I'm going to get suplexed off the... Oh, I'm close. All right, come on. Get off me. Quit beating me up. Oh, this ought to be good. Oh! was great. That was completely clean. Oh, I gotta watch that again. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, I gotta do that again. We gotta give him another drop kick right off the edge. Oh, right onto his neck. Oh, that that hurts. Oh goodness. All right, we're gonna have to do this the fun way. Yeah, because there's another climbing surface over here. Because we might as well, if we're gonna do it, let's go big. You know where this is going, don't you? That was great. I missed that power bomb. I said I never seem to hit it. All right, I'm gonna taunt him a little bit while I'm up here. This is the Shane O'Mac spot here. I gotta turn him around somehow. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, I got hit with a taste of my own medicine there. Oh, let's see if Kurt comes off the top. Come on, Kurt. Oh, you're gonna climb down like a wimp. Don't you climb down. Shane O'Mac territory. You're not joking, my friend. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not even moving. All right, let's see if I can get back up here while he's climbing. I think 'cause I can't. I don't think both of us can climb at the same time. I don't think. Yep. Okay. Only one person can climb at a time. Okay. That's something we'll have to work on. Maybe there's just not enough room up there. In fact, let me get a screenshot of that. I'm just curious myself if there's enough room on that. Yeah, let me zoom in on this. Hang on, bear with me, gang. I think there's enough room for two people to climb up this thing at once. So I'll get Robert working on that and make sure we've got enough at any one time. All right, resume match. All right, let's see if I can do this the honest way here. I said I desperately want to power bomb him off the stage. And if I manage to do it, I'll get the screen cap going so you guys get the super slow-mo going. All right, come on, Kurt. There you go. There you go. I'm going to taunt you while you're coming. Come on, buddy. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Slowly but surely. Oh, see, why would you even do this? There makes no sense why you would even come up here. You know he's just going to get his ass kicked. Of course, he's been... Uh-oh. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Let's get a screenshot because I want to see him bounce. Oh, he's falling. Oh, he's falling. Oh no. Let's get a good view of that. Oh, and he's coming. He is coming way flat. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Boom. Oh my God, that doesn't look right. Oh, he's going to be sore. Oh, he's going to feel that tomorrow. Oh, sometimes it will get a huge bounce. It's really funny. Oh, God. Oh, look at his legs. Oh, my God. Everything is... Oh, look at his neck. That is some good Kurt Angle action right there. That is definite Kurt Angle neck happening. Oh, my dear Lord. Look at that. That ain't right. That ain't right. Yep, I agree with you, Riggs. I think that would make it really, really cool. See, that's just not right. That is some serious Kurt Angle neck right there. Yeah, I agree. I think there's anything we can start doing to kind of improve those mechanics. We're definitely going to do it. And like I said, we're kind of working on polishing up some of that stuff. All right, let me see if I can... I have to wait for Kurt to snap back into place, and then I think I can... Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Now, he's all back to normal, but what does he get to look up and see? He gets to look up and see this coming at him. And that's coming from way downtown. Way downtown. Here it comes. Oh, my God. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, it's going to hurt. It's gonna hurt. Do 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 do. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Boom! Oh, see, it almost looks like I missed that, doesn't it? Because he doesn't land it. He doesn't land it properly. Because Kurt should sell that. Like, he should. Oh, God, and I'm just a mangled mess. Look at that. Now, okay, that's looking a little X-rated. I'm going to back off of that a little bit. It's for kids. Yeah, I agree. Being able to pull the stuff off the fencing would be great. They used to be able to do that in No Mercy. I think that makes total sense. If you missed it a couple of, like, I think 2 broadcasts ago, this might have been like 4 or 5 weeks ago, we discovered like a glitch where we could actually kind of fight out in the crowd. It was kind of fun. Oh, Kurt's going to go for a weapon. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I said, the new environment looks great. It looks like $1 million, and it's fun being able to kind of. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Did you have something you want to? Yeah, You must be punished for trying to get that. All right, let me see if I can pick him back up here. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Let's see if I can catch him on the corner here. Nope. All right, let me see if I can turn him around. Because you are also able to throw him off the stage this way. We've been able to kind of get it so that it's like a nice little crack in the back where he'll hit his back right on the edge. It looks fantastic. Like I said, Mr. Wrestling 5 and Robert did such a good job with this. This is so much fun. What I'll do is after I finish off this little match here, I'll show you a couple of more things if you haven't seen this in a little while. All right. What? Oh, he arm dragged me off the stage, you jerk. That's what I get. Uh-oh. Did Kurt glitch? Oh, see, he went through the stage. You guys will check this out in a second. We got to figure out if that's repeatable or not. There's a little hole in the stage there, it looks like. Yeah, if you haven't seen this in a little while, Riggs, we've got a few new moves. Let me see if I've got. I don't think this has got the back brain kick. We've got a few other new moves in here that all look fantastic. Yeah, Teardor still got the drop kick. What I'll do is I'll fire up a new match here, and we'll kind of show you guys some of the new stuff that we're working on. Like I said, I won't make this a real long Twitch broadcast here tonight. I just wanted to kind of listen. I feel bad. Like I said, we haven't talked to you guys in a little while, and so I wanted to, at least say howdy. But oops, I'll back that off. Let's do all CPU. Let's do the. I always like the cross X. Do that. CPU. Honor style. Oh, I forgot that I changed. That guy kind of looks like R-Truth. I was messing around with some of the Creator Wrestler stuff. I wanted to see one of the things that. Thank you, Stolen Tube. I appreciate the kind words.
Welcome to Pro Wrestling X.
One of the things that we're trying to look at right now is, in fact, this will be kind of a good little lead in
one fall. They 15-minute time.
We're going to kind of go over some of the stuff that. Going to go over some of the stuff that Mr. Wrestling 5's been working on for us in the meantime. This is actually something I didn't anticipate seeing for quite some time. It was always something, for anybody who's been watching these broadcasts for a while, you know I've been really talking a lot about multiple body types and how that's a really big important thing to me. And one of the things that I wanted to show you guys is let me show you some of the stuff that we've got going on our Facebook page. I'm just going to kind of blow some of this stuff up so you guys can kind of see some of it a little bit larger here. Let's go. That's good. Let me go a little bit larger for you. Let me blow this up so you guys can see it a little bit better. Is we've been looking at multiple body types, and one of the things that Mr. Wrestling 5's been working on is kind of tearing down how our characters work and how they interact with each other. And one of the things that we always kind of struggled with was how to get these big guys in sync with all the little guys, the skinny guys and all that kind of stuff, and trying to figure out how to make animations work across all of them, where you are able to have big guys that fly and do all these things, and it doesn't look weird. All our animations should really try to hold up. And so one of the things that Mr. Wrestling 5 has been working on is, again, kind of being able to, is he's got this new beefy character model. And it's essentially the same character model. It's the same character model, but we're able to kind of, with sliders and all that kind of stuff, adjust something so it's heavy. So you get the heavy guys now. And this has kind of been leading into the discussion about, all right, at what stage are we going to start busting out a real good creator wrestler with stats and, and then make it portable? One of the ideas I really, really wanted to try for this upcoming Twitch before WrestleMania is, if anybody caught our broadcast a couple of weeks ago where I did like a little tournament. I did a simulation tournament where I picked like 12 of the guys, and then I did like a little tournament and had like a champion at the end of our Twitch broadcast. Didn't go over real great because there wasn't a ton of people in chat, and it wasn't looking super good. But the idea I had was, wouldn't it be cool if we could have everybody submit characters and then do a tournament, simulation style? And I thought, okay, this would be really cool. Everybody can kind of put together all their characters and all that kind of stuff. And, cool. Then we've got got some emotional investment in it. They've got their own creations, and we get to see new wrestlers and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. However, as I was kind of doing some homework and trying to figure out how I was going to set this thing up, I started doing some digging back there, and it kind of not dawned on me, but I came to the realization that right now we don't really have a mechanic for trading characters, or like being able to export your character out and then give it to somebody else. We've got every wrestler has like 3 or 4 different configure files, and they're kind of scattered in different parts. There's no single place for all the characters' parts. And so it kind of got a little frustrating that I was like, okay, crap. I had this great idea, or at least it seemed like a great idea, but there's no way for us to execute this. And so we've been trying to kind of, just like over the last day or two, talk a little bit more about these mechanics. And right now we're trying to kind of, again, line up the global Skype option, because it's, again, it's hard getting 4 different people on 4 different time zones to all get in the same room and talk, because Robert's been working on his solution. Mr. Wrestling 5 is kind of working on his stuff for actually the parts and the pieces and all that stuff. And then I've got my own ideas about, as a player, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could do X, Y, Z? And so what we've been trying to do is trying to, again, kind of get everybody in the room and kind of get on the same page, because it's really, really hard to getting everybody's ducks in a row. But it's been cool. Like I said, it's been really, I was not expecting to see multiple body types like this for quite some time, and so I'm pretty stoked at seeing, being able to see, again, the big guys move around. And yeah, to your point, Riggs, he does look a little like Samoa Joe, at least in the face. Joe's not quite that big, but that's all right. Ain't no judgment. But I think it's pretty cool. I said I'm pretty stoked about seeing how this all kind of comes together. So that's one of the things we're working on. Let me see if I can pull up the other thing that we kind of showed off a while back. Yeah, a lot of people want us to now be doing Shockmaster, which is pretty funny. Let's see if I had any new pictures. We had somebody reference a. Let me see where he's at right here. We had somebody reference this photo right here, which I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Yep. Okay. We got ourselves a tease from Mr. Wrestling 5, and with the title "The Great Canadian Reboot is Coming." This is all it's not quite all we've seen. We've seen a little bit extra, but we have yet to see the whole creation. Mr. Wrestling 5 has got some sneaky stuff up his sleeves, and like I said, those of you that have been with the project for some time, I think you're gonna mark out pretty good when you say who it is that we're rebooting and the direction we're going with them. So I'm pretty stoked. And then it's always cool to see this guy's work in action. So that's always fun. Trying to see. Well, let's see what else, if he's posted anything else that's new and exciting. We've been seeing a lot of great screenshots on Steam. Maybe we'll pull up our Steam page right here. Let's see, Steam powered. I think I would have this stuff bookmarked, but I sure don't. I like how it auto-completes to Pro Wrestling X. Okay, let's see what the... Oh, did we drop back down to mixed again? Yeah, gang, if you're bored, we could use some good positive reviews on... we could use some good reviews on Steam if you're bored. Let's see, most recent. Yep, it's always fun. You guys have been really cranking out the screenshots. They've been looking absolutely fantastic. Let me center up the browser window here so you guys can check this stuff out. I said it's really fun. You guys have been coming up with some great concepts and some great screenshots. You guys are using it just like we hoped. And like I said, it's always fun. Doing the Sid Vicious. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. No, it's not Bret Hart. We would get sued into oblivion. Infamous mystery pizza. Where will it turn up next? That's funny. No, and like I said, it's been a lot of fun. The new stage, you guys have been doing some great stuff. Yeah, that's always one of my favorites. Good, our boy Zeron here with the aggressive, the sexually aggressive Zeron. But he was he showed us how to use the crowd glitch, which is actually pretty fun. Like I said, if you look at our YouTube broadcast from a couple of weeks ago, that was pretty funny stuff. So work has still been moving, even if we haven't been able to really kind of work on some of our other stuff and get the programming going. Oh boy, is Evil Intent broken? I don't know, can't tell. But but keep firing the questions, gang. Like I said, I'm kind of keeping an eye on chat in my peripheral vision here. Oh, I think these Evil Intent got eliminated. Jack Blaze is just kind of doing his own thing, and then it's my Vicious 2. Like I said, what I was trying to do is, I was trying to figure out if I could figure out how the Create a Wrestler actually worked in terms of all the files and stuff. So I kind of set up where I kind of we're changing things. Now we kind of have, like, I'm going to call him Fake R-Truth because it's exactly what he looks like. But that's all right. That's all right. Progress on Hell in the Cell. A lot of that. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say that. Let's just say that Robert has promised some pretty fun things in this next build. I think that allows me to cover my butt nicely. I hate being so vague, but I want to be careful because I don't want to start making too many promises on things that I haven't seen yet. As you guys well know, we do not do your traditional game planning where we sit down and we plan and we do our checklist and all that stuff. We are kind of pretty free form, and Robert is been so gifted with a lot of this stuff that he has just been like, it's almost performance art. He finds things that he wants to work on, and then he does them, and then we get surprised together. And so we never quite know what's going to be showing up in our box. However, based on the comments that he has made recently, all right, so let's see if these guys were just in a funk and we can snap out of it. Oh, see, what a jerk. He was sitting there and he was just waiting for the other guy to pin, and he was just standing there. What a jerk. Anyway, he's been giving us some good updates about one of the things that he's been working on, and that is something that he says may show ourselves up. I don't want to promise anything just yet. So, will we get tag team build? It's going to be a little bit before we get to tag teams. However, we're capable of obviously having 4 people in a ring at one time, and some of these things are just a matter of creating the proper art and animation, things like tagging, things like holding onto a tag rope and all that kind of stuff. If we kind of dedicated ourselves to just get the tag team mode function, built out, I don't think we're that far away. So I would say stay tuned on that. I think we're going to try to get this next build kind of out the door, and we're trying to figure out just how big it's going to be. That's been the danger in all this kind of stuff, is trying to figure out where to draw the line and where to kind of say, all right, we've got enough new features at this point. Let's really, really try to polish what we have, call it good, and then just start slowly working on one thing at a time. Right now, we've been trying to get so much out the door at any one time, so these updates turn into be these massive things. And that's hard. That gets hard on programmers. It gets hard on art staff, and and it's not fair to you guys. I mean, it sucks. I hate not having updates once a week for you guys, but we do the best we can. Like I said, given our staff, given our funding, everybody's got to do day jobs to keep the bills paid and survive. So we all got to do what we got to do, and then Pro Wrestling X comes in the downtime, and then again when people get sick and real life gets in the way, it sucks. And we get delayed. So, but we're doing our best. I swear, like I said, we are posting messages on our message boards every day with new ideas. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? So nothing ever goes completely and totally quiet. Somebody's always working on something. It's just a matter of, again, getting all 4 people working in the same direction at any one time. That's really hard. We said 4 different time zones, and literally all over the world at this point. So. What about a championship build and creation? Because I would love a trios title. Now, it is funny you mention that, because one of the things that we have been talking about for some time here is how to make the game fun, how to give you guys something to do. Because the exhibition is fun. I enjoy playing it, but let's be honest, it does get old after a little bit. There's not a lot of variety in moves. There's not a lot you can do with a creator wrestler. You're kind of the big fun thing, I think, is the most fun, is these screenshots, kind of setting up fun shots and all that stuff. So one of the things we've been exploring is, once we kind of get this next build out with all the features and all the match modes, what's next? And one of the things that we've been talking about is, at this point, we've got to make sure that people can start having fun with the game. And a simple belt chasing a belt, is a very quick and down and dirty thing that you can do, where you're working your way through either a round robin or tournament style or something. It gives you a little bit more to do, and so that's definitely something that is on the soon horizon, not distant horizon, but like one of the next things we're going to be taking a look at. So, any chance we can get a death match with barbed wire and light tubes? It's definitely on the list, and believe me, we have sat there and said, okay, how many match modes can we dream up? And all you have to do is start popping a few death matches from Japan. That'll give you every variation known to man, where you've got barbed wire, you've got electrified barbed wire, you have gas, you have light tubes, you have Taipei deathmatch, you have all these things. And it's something that we're kind of taking a look at, not because I don't really get into the violent match modes too much anymore. There was a time and a place where I was kind of into that, but I think in a video game level, I think it'll be more fun than watching it like with real people doing it. But one of the things that we have to keep in mind is that this is something that WWE can't touch with a 10-foot pole. And so anything that we can do that WWE can't, we're going to jump on it. So definitely that is something that's on our radar for sure. So stay tuned there. If there will be a championship included soon, I think you guys should hold a tournament on Steam to crown the first champion. Your ideas match my own. Exactly what we were talking about with that tournament, where people can just kind of submit their own wrestlers and all that stuff. We're not to the stage where we can do like any kind of online play or anything like that yet. So it's kind of a true battle of worthiness amongst competitors. It's probably not going to happen online anytime soon, but giving people the ability to create wrestlers with some different stats and all that kind of stuff, and then to be able to kind of enter them into a simulation, I think sounds like a hell of a lot of fun. So kind of keep that in mind. Like I said, we're not going to see, we're not going to be able to see any of that kind of stuff right away, but these are the kinds of things that we're talking about. So stay tuned. Any chance will we get a title match choice and exhibition? That's again, chasing a belt, doing something like that, being able to have guys have belts is definitely something that we think is going to be a really fun thing. I want to design belts. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to like get to a point where we're like create a belt feature necessarily with the full design and everything. It might kind of start off a little bit slow, but definitely something on our radar, because I think I agree with you. I want, as guys walk down the ring, I want to see them sporting some belts. So you're right there with me. So, but good questions tonight, gang. Keep them coming. Sorry, I'm checking my email real quick. Just trying to keep, it's hard keeping track of. I've got so many things going. I took the if you guys are familiar with South Park and those underwear gnomes, where the underwear gnomes are supposed to do all this secret work at night, and then you just sit back and collect the money. Well, it's like I was hoping that I'd have like people that would do like my work while I was on vacation, and they didn't. And I came back and I still had this huge pile of stuff to do, and it kind of pissed me off. So I've been having to kind of knuckle down and actually do some work here the last week or so, and it sucks. I had a big presentation last Friday trying to get a client, and you just keep on hustling, baby. We gotta, like I said, gotta keep them bills getting paid. So. For Create a Wrestler, will we be also able to create our own entrances and move sets? Move sets you can actually do right now, believe it or not. Maybe I'll show you how that works here after this match is done. You're actually able to go in and, I'm saying that we don't have a huge depth of move sets at this point, but you are able to assign moves to individual wrestlers. You can pick and choose as part of your Create a Wrestler. Entrances, we don't have that obviously up and running just yet, but definitely on the radar. Like I said, these are all things that we want to do. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what order we can put them in to where we can kind of do the most quickly. And like I said, we kind of are trying to just round out as many basic game mechanics as possible, and then kind of have everything just kind of be icing on the cake at that point. So, God, it looks like only one guy there is not cut open. Everybody else is busted open. The ring's going to be a bloody mess here. Custom Titantron, same deal. Boy, they all want a big piece of fake R-Truth there. It's all the same kind of deal. It's all these things are wonderful, and we would love to be able to be where like 2K17 is. It just takes a little while. We're a small crew. Stolen Tube. With you in regards to your question, stay tuned. Can't say any more than that. But again, you think you might be pleasantly surprised with what's coming down the road here. All right, we got our first pinfall finally. I tell you what, I have more fun watching these sim matches. It's terrible. I have more fun watching the Sims than I do actually playing it sometimes. I had a really fun time playing that tournament a couple weeks ago. I don't think anybody else, actually I take it back. We had a couple of people that emailed us afterwards and said they really thought that was really fun. Like the idea behind it was really cool, and I probably could have executed it a little bit better and maybe hyped it a little bit more. When will the Road Warriors Create a Wrestler debut in the Gong Show? That's a very good question. It's a tough call because, like I said, it is technically copyright infringement. And I don't have the files. I mean, like I said, I have the screenshots from what we saw on Steam, but I don't have any of those skins, and that kind of goes back to our Create a Wrestler portability issues. There's no real way for anybody to start trading skins and custom characters and all that kind of stuff, and we think that would be a really, really fun thing to do, because we all want to simulate all this kind of stuff and then share them with everybody. So like I said, that's something that I would like to figure out. Again, we're kind of guessing ourselves what demand will be for some of this kind of stuff, but again, we just kind of do the best we can, and we're going to see how it goes. So, but yeah, sorry again, another yawn. I really enjoyed having that little tournament. I kind of had fun, setting up the randomization of all of it, and like I said, it would be really fun to have that built into the game as part of an engine to be able to just sim a tournament like you can do in Fire Pro or No Mercy and any of these other things, and just kind of like sit back and like organize your own pay-per-views and all that kind of stuff. I think that stuff would be a blast, and I would watch Twitch broadcasts, and we've even been talking about it'd be fun to just do it in like straight kayfabe type mode where like we're actually conducting a broadcast where somebody else serves as color commentator and we just call the action in the ring, and just have it be like, a pay-per-view mode, and like not talking about the fact that it's a game or anything like that, and just sit there and just commentate on it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I would love to try it. Custom logos, you can actually do that right now. You're able to kind of get in and modify some of the assets. If you look on our Steam forums, there's some good tutorials out there on how to do all that. And you're able to edit all the ring textures and everything right now if you want to. There's some good base templates right in the folders and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll see. Like I said, I had some grand plans for this Mania broadcast, and I don't think we're going to be able to kind of quite get there, but any news on the indie scene wrestling game? You have to be a little bit more specific. There's a few different projects around. You have Dave Horn's Chikara game that's still being worked on, and I know he's got some pretty good progress there. I'm not familiar with if there's any other any other wrestling games that are out there right now in active development. You got 5 Star that's still out there, and a few other things like that. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about there. So I can't read your screen name is so light green I can't read it against the background there. But yeah, keep firing them, gang. I've got probably another 5 more minutes in me here, and then we can kind of. I'm gonna give it a wrap up here. I always kind of get like I said, I hate talking for an hour straight. It's not fair to you guys. I normally like Dave or somebody else in here to talk with me here, but like I said, he kind of got called away at the last minute, and a little Jam Tart, and Jam Tart does what Jam Tart does, and it's all good. So, kind of interesting to see who's going to win this match. As both guys are got the Crimson Mask going, and there's pretty good back and forth going. They're both completely dead. So when somebody gives somebody else a move, they got the rest hold here. ICW wrestling game, I haven't heard a peep. I remember that from way back in the day, but I haven't heard anything from that for a long time. So if we do, I'll let you know. Oh, Big Cutter. We'll see if that's it. But you see, he's too wiped out. He can't turn over. Oh, that's right. I'm going to be broadcast. See, that's the trick is, I'm sitting here commentating on things that there's like a little 30-second lag. I got to figure out a better way to do that so the commentary lines up exactly with the action. I should probably try just calling it right on the screen. I don't know. It's all good. Well, we'll see. We'll see if he throws in a crab here. Yeah, because both of these guys are pretty wiped out, I think. I would think at one pinfall, and they're got to be pretty close. No hate towards the old blue cage, but in the future, could we get a few options for the cage style, like traditional fencing, etc.? I agree. I do love old blue, but I also would love an old school real steel cage, and it's pretty clear that we've got the textures for it, because we're using them for the cage platforms along the side of the stage back there. So I think it's just a matter of kind of setting that up and making it an option. Some of that is we're working on some new UI so that you're able to do some more match modes and all that kind of stuff. So but I agree with you, totally agree with you there. That's something that's got to be done. Because I agree with you. I think the variety is going to be awesome. I'm just happy that the front cage wall is transparent now. That was the big victory for me. Oh, huge power bomb. Go for the cover. Oh, he's trying, but he can't do it. He doesn't have enough room. He doesn't know what to do. Come on, Evil Intent. No, and that's on. Is that what is his name? Oh, that's Lucky 8. That's what it is. I always get the lower tier guys their names mixed up. But both guys are just Crimson Mask. I mean, look at the ring; it's a total mess. huge drop kick, but he's so wiped out he can't go over and make the pin. Yeah, so if you guys are bored, feel free to come in and leave some good positive feedback on our Steam our Steam ratings. We could always use that to get us back to mostly positive. Would be huge. And if you're also feeling frisky, we kind of opened up reviews on our Facebook page, so feel free to leave some feedback there too. And like I said, all honest feedback's totally cool. Have you ever played the Wrestling Revolution 3D game for the Android? I have not actually played that. Oh, there's the pinfall. I have not actually played that before. I'm way behind, and I've got massive amounts of respect for M. Dickey and all his wares and everything, but I don't have any Android devices, so I have no way of playing any of his games. But again, I have tons of respect for Matt Dickey and everything that he's done. So it'd be fun to kind of, like I said, maybe take some of that stuff for a test drive on one of these nights. Or I would love to get him in here and kind of interview him. I would love to pick his brain about being a wrestling developer and all that kind of stuff. So. If any other questions, fire them now, because I said I'm kind of hitting my wall here. But we're almost to an hour here, and I don't usually like going beyond that. So, but again, thanks everybody so much for checking in tonight. And again, I'm really, really sorry it's been so long. Like I said, sometimes it's just real life, and that's kind of how it goes. But definitely stay tuned for Sunday, because I would love to do some kind of a little fun little pre-show hype, get everybody set and ready to go, because the WrestleMania show starts at I think the official WrestleMania pre-show starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then the actual pay-per-view starts at 7 p.m. And so I was kind of thinking doing something like a 3 p.m. Eastern for a little Twitch broadcast, again, just to kind of get everybody hyped for the stuff, and run down the card, make our picks and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's Facebook.com/ProWrestlingX, ProWrestlingX on Twitter, and then ProWrestlingX.com. We'll be posting updates about what the details are about the official start times and all that kind of stuff. But again, I would love who you guys got for WrestleMania. Like I said, that's what I want to run down. That's what I want to run down. Come join us on Sunday afternoon, and we'll talk about who picks what. Maybe we'll do a little pool or something and have some fun there. Because like I said, the card isn't great. I'm not super hyped up for any of the real matches aside from Jericho and Kevin Owens. Everything else kind of is just filler for me. And I think the main event will be interesting. And I think Reigns and Undertaker will have an interesting story. And I'd kind of like to see AJ kick the shit out of Shane. I would kind of like that a lot. So we'll see. We'll run down the whole card and just kind of see what everybody's in the mood for. And then again, it's going to be a fun day to celebrate wrestling. If I know of anybody that's going to be going, leave us reports, tell us on Twitter, let us know what it's like. I've always wanted to go to a Mania, and the weekends are just insane. I'm kind of waiting for Minnesota to get it. I think that's going to be my closest opportunity, because I have some connections in Minneapolis, and they just got a gorgeous new stadium. And so I think that'd be pretty hype. And like I said, I think it'd be fun checking out all the indie shows. I mean, there's something like 60 some odd events that are going to be happening that whole weekend between the indie shows and different wrestler appearances and stuff. So if you go, travel safe, have a great time. Try not to be too smarky. Just sit back and enjoy it. Let yourself enjoy being a wrestling fan, and that's kind of what the theme of this weekend's about. Is give yourself some permission to just kind of sit back and have a good time. Don't get on the boards. Don't get on Reddit. Don't just start slamming all the angles and all that stuff. There's plenty of time for all that, but sometimes it's just really, really fun being a wrestling fan and just kind of go in with low expectations, and that way you're going to have a good time no matter what. So. With that, gang, thank you very much for joining us. Like I said, take a look for us on Sunday. Check out our social media stuff, and I'll be posting all the official start times and all that kind of stuff. Mania, if you go to Detroit again, I'm going to it. ADB, I'm right there with you, because I'm over in Kalamazoo on the west side of the state, over in West Michigan. I never made it to the Detroit, the WrestleMania 3, and then I never made it to the Ford Field one, and talk about two big regrets. That would have been a big opportunity for me, but just couldn't swing it. The last time we went to Ford Field, couldn't make it happen. But I'd say lifetime bucket list. So ADB, if you're in Michigan, I'm right there with you, brother. So all right, gang. With that, take care. I'll hang out and chat for a couple more minutes, and take care, gang. Cheers.